There was once a thief that lived on the outside of the kingdom, would rob and kill people and take their goods. The king finally caught up to this thief, who was a very tricky, wise, cunning thief. And he made a big festive celebration in the town's square, where everybody's going to come and watch how they're going to hang this thief. There was music and a parade, and finally they're getting rid of the evil. And the king is sitting in his throne that was set up right across from the gallows. The men of the king went over to this thief and asked him, you know, the way of the king's ruling of this country is that a person, before he dies, he has the last three wishes. What is the last food you want to eat? What is the last drink you want to drink? And where do you want to be buried? So he said the first question is, what the last thing I want to eat? He said, I want to eat a nice big slice of watermelon. They said, watermelon now in the middle of the winter? We have to wait for the summer for watermelon. He said, I could wait. So they pushed off the festivities, and everybody came back again in the summer when they had a nice piece of watermelon, and they were ready to send them to the gallows. And they came to him and asked him, what type of drink is your last drink? He said, the truth is, I'm really, really in the mood of a nice cold cup of water with snow, ice inside of it. They said, there's no snow now. It's the middle of the summer. We have to wait for the winter. He says, I don't mind waiting. So they pushed off the ceremony, and then again, when it came to the winter, and they were able to give him the ice in the cup of the snow, and he says, where do I want to be buried? I want to be buried next to the king. They said, yeah, but the king's alive now. You have to wait till he's 120. He said, I don't mind waiting. The same way is the evil inclination. The most powerful power of the evil inclination is not to make you lazy, but to make you procrastinate. To be able to push off things and to say that I'll find time for it when I'm ready for it. Now is not a good time. The Jews, when Hashem came to them at Har Sinai, and Hashem asked them this question, if they're willing to accept to receive the Torah, they didn't even ask what said is in the Torah. They just said, Na'aseh v'nishma, we will do, we will listen. They were totally reliant on Hashem with total faith, and that's how they were able to receive the Torah. Chaim Shmulevitz even says that when the explanation of the words that the Talmud tells us that Hashem took the Mount Sinai, turned it upside down over the Jews, and warned them, if you don't accept the Torah, then you will be buried here. The words is Sham teh kvuratchem, over there you will have your buried. Why does it say over there, not say Po teh kvuratchem? He says because the way of the Yetzer Hara, evil inclination, to bury people spiritually is by saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it when I get there, I'll do it when I'm healthy, when I have time, when I'm married for my kids. And that's what it means to say Sham teh kvuratchem, when you push it off, when you procrastinate. And that is the tool of the Yetzer Hara, is I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting to write my sefer. I don't mind waiting to spend time with the kids. I don't mind waiting to start learning the daf. I don't mind waiting to start growing in my modesty. I don't mind waiting. What's a tool to fight this I don't mind waiting voice in the head? The tool is to get your brain thinking harder than the evil inclination is keeping you at numb. The question is, when I say yes to this, what am I saying no to? When I say no to this, what am I saying yes to? When I say yes to scrolling on my phone, I'm saying no to the kids that are in the other room. When I say yes to my scrolling, I'm saying no to coming to prayer on time. When I say yes to my alarm clock, I'm saying no to having spiritual fitness. I'm going to come to prayer and be spiritually rejuvenated. When I say yes to my morning swim, I'm saying no to an unhealthy body. There's no such thing in life as a no without a yes, and there's no such thing in life that's a yes without a no. There's always a trade-off. You are either on one of the two sides of it. And that's the question that kills all procrastination.